Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Hearthstone reveal season for Forged in the Barrens is at full swing, and we've got a bunch of new cards again today. Of course, we're still really early in the reveal season, around 30 cards have been revealed overall, so it's way too early to say what are actually going to be playable cards. Because no card is an island, all of them need support in order to be formed into coherent decks. However, there are already some hints here and there of what sort of archetypes Blizzard is looking to support, so let's take a quick look at what we have. For Mage, Blizzard is once again returning to this Hero Power Mage team, with Mortar's Fire Eye, 10 mana 10-10, Battlecry. If you deal 10 damage with your hero power this game, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Whoa, that's like board clear plus 10 face damage, that's pretty sweet payoff card. How do you deal 10 damage with your hero power? That's insanely difficult. So there's another new card coming, the Reckless Apprentice, Battlecry, fire your hero power at all enemies. Okay, that can help. And in the core set we're going to have Fallen Hero, your hero power deals 1 extra damage, a card that I thought was going to be completely useless, and given that we don't exactly know how good this kind of hero power mage is going to turn out, it might still be entirely useless. But there are some building blocks here that Blizzard is trying to push us to use. Demon Hunter is getting some interesting new directions. There's Scourger's Ash Fallen, a new Demon Hunter legendary card, 4 mana 3/4. Battlecry, attack the left and rightmost enemy minions. Outcast immune this turn. So this is reminiscent of Illidan in Battlegrounds, where it attacks immediately at the start of combat. And that's actually a pretty powerful card. I mean, you play that from outcast position, it attacks and potentially kills 2 enemy minions. So this sort of pretty aggressive, at most mid-rangey outcast Demon Hunter looks like it's going to get a lot of support, and maybe there's something to it. The archetype has not been successful yet, but I mean, if you keep printing good support cards, eventually it will be. Just ask Silence Priest. The other Demon Hunter card is taking Demon Hunter a completely new direction. Raven Beastmaster, 3 mana 3/3. Deathrattle, summon a Deathrattle minion that costs 4 or less from your hand. Currently, Demon Hunter only has one worthwhile Deathrattle minion, which is the Renowned Performer. 4 mana 3/3 with Rush. Deathrattle summon 2 1/1 assistance with Taunt. Maybe not the greatest thing to summon out of that, although there is a pretty hilarious chain where you have a 3/3 and it's killed, and there's a 3/3 and it's killed, and there's 2 1/1. So yeah, that's quite a lot of stats. Of course, you would want to get the Renowned Performer on your own terms because of its rush ability, and that doesn't necessarily happen with Beastmaster, but we'll have to wait and see what sort of Demon Hunter cards there will be available with Deathrattle effects, or if there's interesting neutrals with Deathrattle effects, because this is a brand new direction for the class. Warrior is overlapping into Demon Hunter's territory with Motion Elite, 5 mana 4/4, Taunt, Battlecry. If your hero attacked this turn, summon a copy of this. Alright, this hero attacked this turn effect. Warrior currently has some pretty sweet cards in Standard that give you weapons, like Imprisoned Cannog and Sword Eater. You can actually even curve out Sword Eater into Motion Elite, so you can get some weapons and you get a bunch of Taunt minions. Warrior has also occasionally had some Taunt buffs, there are some already available, so I wonder if there's a chance to make some Taunt buff things and weapon things, and that would be a really weird mixture of stuff, but who knows. Some of the more unique new cards that we're getting include Sigil of Flame for Demon Hunter. Blizzard is now going to start printing these Sigil cards. At the start of your next turn, deal 3 damage to all minions. And Celestalon clarified on Twitter that this is going to show up as a symbol in your secret area, a symbol that both players can mouse over to refresh their memory on what exactly is going to happen. So it's a sort of delayed Sigil effect, and there are going to be more Sigil cards coming for Demon Hunter also, so will be an interesting new mechanic for the class. And Rogue is getting Yoink, discover a hero power and set its cost to 0, swap back after 2 uses. I do wonder how useful this is going to be. I mean, if you're looking for just like damage, so you pick up like Mage, Demon Hunter, Hunter, you have around 76% to discover one of those. Its cost would be 0, so you could dagger up and use this and hero power, and is that really worth a card slot? I'm quite hesitant about that, really. And Hunter is getting some interesting new stuff with Barracodo Bane. 5 mana 3/5, Battlecry, draw a 1, 2 and 3 cost spell, so finally some card draw for Hunter. And a new 2 cost spell for Hunter as well. Tame Beast. 2 mana, summon a 2/2 beast with Rush, upgrades when you have 5 mana. So when you have 5 mana, this is a 2 mana spell to summon a 4/4 beast with Rush. And when you have 10 mana, this is going to be a 2 mana spell to summon a 6/6 beast with Rush. It certainly is no Huffer, but I mean, okay. it's a card for some kind of Kodobane decks, possibly. Kodobane can also be used to get like some secrets. You could get some secrets cost 2, you could get your petting zoo, it costs 3. You might be able to pick up like a tracking, or you might be able to pick up lock and load. Lock and load decks have mostly been meme decks, but at 1 cost and with spell tutors. I mean, clearly Blizzard is setting it up so that we could build some lock and load decks. Remember, most of these weird looking archetypes will fail. Remember Free Shaman, for example. And right now we have no idea how much support there's going to be available for all of them, but alright, some hints and suggestions here. A couple of new priest cards were also revealed, and well, at least one of them looks good. The Light Shower Elemental. I mean, the more I look at this card seems totally bonkers to me. 6 mana 6/6 with Taunt. Deathrattle restore 8 health to all friendly characters. So it heals your face for 8 when it dies, and it heals all of your other minions for 8 when it dies. And then you have stuff like Crimson Clergy. After a friendly character is healed, gain attack. You have stuff like Lightsteed. Your healing effects also give affected minions health. So you have the workings of this sort of tempo-ish priest deck that turns healing into additional health and additional damage. But who knows how much support that's going to get? We certainly don't know yet. Then there's another priest card, this ranked spell for priest, Condemn. 2 mana, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions, upgrades when you have 5 mana, so at 5 mana it's going to cost 2, and it's going to deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, and at 10 it's going to deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. So it doesn't look that great. But it really depends on the meta. What are going to be the health breakpoints? Like, if you're going to face a ton of stealth rogues and all the minions have 1 health, then sure, this Condemn is going to go to town. But if the meta is full of like minions with 3 health, and even at 5 mana this is only going to deal 2 damage. So you can clear those 3 health minions on turn 10, yeah, that's not very useful. Those were all the new cards for now, more are coming all the time. And there's some interesting hints and suggestions of very weird new archetypes, most of which I expect to fail, but maybe there's something there. So stay tuned for more.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.